the provisions of Standing Order 42, we shall first consider the businesses in the main order paper and then proceed to the supplementary order paper. Next order.
Order number 3, messages. Order number 4, petitions. Order number 5, papers. Under this order, there is a paper by Honorable Simon Bogomboro, the Chairperson, Committee on Public Works, Roads, Transport, Housing and Energy.
Honorable Beth Wahito, special elected from Jabini, Kiburo, proceed.
Mr. Speaker, Public Works, Roads, Transport, Housing and Energy Committee wish to report on consideration of the budget implementation report for the Department of Public Works, Roads, Transport, Housing and Energy for the financial year 2023-2024. Enaitibu.
Okay. The report is duly tabled. The same shall be processed as directed by the House Business Committee pursuant to Standing Order 157(5)D. Next order.
Order number 6, notices of motion. Under this order, there is a notice of motion by Honorable Simon Bogomboro, the Chairperson, Committee on Public Works, Roads, Transport, Housing and Energy.
Obed Wahito, on behalf of the Chair, proceed.
Mr. Speaker, I beg to give notice of the following motion that this House does adopt the report of the Committee on Public Works, Roads, Transport, Housing and Energy on the departmental budget implementation status for 2023-2024 as a report of the House and the recommendation therein as the resolution of the House. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Notice of motion is duly given, and the same shall be processed as directed by the House Business Committee pursuant to Standing Order 157(5)D. Next order.
Order number 6, statements. Order number 7, statements. Under this order, there is a statement to be sought by Honorable Wajiko Kabiro Mary, the county member from Ruri Ward.
Honorable Mary Wajiko Kabiro. Honorable Deji, on behalf of the Honorable Member.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I'm caught unaware, but since I also come from Ruri, I beg to continue. Mr. Speaker, this is a statement sought by Hon Mary Wajiko Kafilo, which says, I hereby seek for a statement from the Chairperson, Committee of Health Services, listing the following concerns that are aware that the Constitution of Kenya, under Article 43(1) provides that every person has the right to the highest attainable standard of health, which includes the right to the health care service encompassing reproductive health care. Further, Mr. Speaker, I'm aware that Part 2 of the 4th schedule of the Constitution of Kenya mandates that counties with the function of county health services, including and in particular county health facilities, and pharmacies, ambulance services, and promotion of primary health care, among other factors, Mr. Speaker. This takes note that the enjoyment of the highest attainable standard of health is one of the fundamental rights of the citizenry without distinction of race, region, political alignment, economic or social conditions, and that the right of health for all the people, and that everyone should have access to the health services they need when and where they need them without suffering financial handicaps. Appreciating, Mr. Speaker, that the county government should promote these core human health rights for progressive realization of the same using maximum available resources, non-integration of existing protection of economic, social, and cultural rights, and while ensuring availability, accessibility, and acceptability of quality, safe, effective, people-centered, timely, equitable, integrated, and efficient delivery health care services. By this acknowledgement that there are myriads of challenges facing the Nyandarua County health sector, as recently amplified by the introduction of Social Insurance Fund, and of the Social Health Authority, which laid bare some of the other challenges in the country's health sector, including but not limited to mismanagement of health facilities and services. Particularly, Mr. Speaker, material health services culminating to unwarranted maternal deaths and poor health services management, leading to shortage of staff in critical areas, long working hours for some staff, non-payment of allowances for health workers, and undue hard dress. Further acknowledging that in Lodi Ward, there exists a level 2 health facility by the name of Mukedo Dispensary. Mr. Speaker, this is my ward, which offers outpatient services to the people in the area. Concerned that before 2020 COVID-19 pandemic, the facility had a maternal department with 10 beds, which effectively served mothers with antenatal, maternity, and postnatal health care, and that the beds were on 21st March 2020 transported to JM Kariuki Hospital, County Referral Hospital, to be used in COVID-19 emergency and isolation center. Mr. Speaker, further concern that the removal of the beds has denied the people of Lodi Ward maternity services, and that the dispensary was in the process of being upgraded to a level 2 health center, a process that has been delayed by lack of adequate equipment, which includes maternity beds. This was a kind of demotion of that facility, Mr. Speaker. Arising from the foregoing, I seek a comprehensive statement from the chairperson of Committee of Health Services, providing the following information. 1, the status of delivery of health services in Mukedo Dispensary, including status of maternity health care services. Number 2, Mr. Speaker, whether the beds that were removed from Mukedo Dispensary were to be returned, and in the affirmative, the house be furnished with clear information on when they will be returned or else replaced. Mr. Speaker, an analysis of the infrastructural equipment and services available at the dispensary, the population of the geographical area, and whether the dispensary should be upgraded into a level 2 hospital and the facilities. And statements. Mr. Speaker, and funds needed to upgrade the dispensary in view of the existence parameters set by the World Health Organization. Mr. Speaker, these are very big concern because we don't lead facility items to another hospital. It is budgeted for. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Thank you.
The statement is duly sought. Chairperson, Health Services, how much time?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I will be responding on 23rd April, year of our Lord 2025 at 2:40 p.m.
Thank you, Honorable Geche. The same shall be recorded in the business tracker, and then the report will be due. Next order.
Order number 8,
Mr.
motions
Speaker.
and bills.
Honorable Speaker.
What is it, Honorable Esther?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, but I wish Honorable Geche tells us by April 2025, how many days are those from now, so that at least we can be able to take note of the days.
Order, Honorable Esther. Honorable Geche is in order. He has stated date and time, and therefore we rest the matter at that.
Point of clarification, Mr. Speaker.
What is it, Honorable Deji?
Mr. Speaker, I can detect or see something very peculiar just behind me. I'm not aware why the photo of Honorable Washino is put in the gadget, Mr. Speaker. Please, Mr. Speaker.
Order, Honorable Deji. If that is not disturbing the members concerned, it's quite in order. Proceed. Next order. Next order.
Point of information.
What is it, Honorable Gashino?
I don't know who has made my photo in the gadget. I'm not aware, and I've not seen it.
Since Honorable Gashino is not aware and he has not seen it, it doesn't bother him. So proceed. Next order.
Order number 8, motions and bills. Mr. Speaker, as the business is appearing on the main order paper has been exhausted, but as you had directed, we proceed to the supplementary order paper. Order number 1, administration of oath. Order number 2, communication from the chair.
No communication from the chair.
Order number 3, messages. Order number 4, petitions. Order number 5, papers. Under this order, there is a paper by Honorable Duncan Gideji Chega, the Chairperson, Committee on Public Accounts and Investments.
Honorable Duncan Gideji Chega, Chairperson, Committee on Public Accounts and Investments, and member for Gatimu. Proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I beg to table the report on audited financial operation of the Orkarao Water and Sanitation Company Limited for the year ended 30th June 2021 and 30th June 2022. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I table.
The preliminary report is duly tabled. The leave sort is well explained and deserving. Sorry. The report is duly tabled. The same shall be processed as directed by the House Business Committee pursuant to Standing Order 157 5D. Next order.
Order number 6, notices of motion. Under this order, there is a notice of motion by Honorable Duncan Gideji Chege, the Chairperson, Committee on Public Accounts and Investments.
Honorable Duncan Gideji Chege, Chairperson, Committee on Public Accounts and Investments. Proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I beg to give the notice of the following motion that this House does adopt the report of the Committee on County Public Account and Investment Committee on consideration of the report of the Auditor General on Olkarau Water and Sanitation Company for the period ended 30th June 2021 and 30th June 2022 as a report of the House and recommendation therein in the resolution of the House. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Notice of motion is duly given, and the same shall be processed as directed by the House Business Committee pursuant to Standing Order 157.5D. Next order.
Order number 7, statements. Order number 8, motions and bills. Under this order, there is a motion by Honorable John Thuo Gashino, the Chairperson, Committee on Lands, Fiscal Planning and Urban Development.
Honorable John Thuo Gashino, Chairperson, Committee on Lands, Physical Planning and Urban Development. Also the member for Kajueri. Proceed.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. And under this motion, I would like to seek leave for the next 6 days until Tuesday next week in the morning. Thank you.
Honorable John Thuo Gashino, as a tradition of the House, it is important for honorable members to know the reasons why you postponed the motion having been slotted by the House Business Committee. Proceed and give the reasons.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Today we don't have enough members. Yes.
Honorable Gashino, the House is quoried.
Yes, it is queried, but most of the members are not available, whom they would like to hear the motion or to discuss.
Point of information.
Honorable Geche, yes, proceed.
Chair, maybe we need a clarification whether we are unwanted in this House, because it is as if there are certain members who are supposed to be here so that he proceed. And he could already maybe argue that he is moodless, seeing his photo there behind.
Honorable Thuo Gashino,
Yes.
can you confirm to the House whether the House is not quoried? Any business is due to proceed unless the House is not quoried. What do you mean by no enough members?
Honorable Speaker, the House is queried, but I hear myself somehow mentally disorganized. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable members, as you are aware, we are observing 16 days of campaign against gender violence, and therefore if he feels tortured, we may not continue torturing him more. And therefore, it can be the business will be processed by the House Business Committee as directed thereafter.
More clarification from the chair.
What is it, Honorable Geche?
Maybe now that he is mentally challenged, so sorry, his case mentally perturbed.
Order, Honorable Geche.
I withdraw mentally challenged to mean mentally perturbed. What is the essence of having a vice chair or the members? Can now committee leave it only to the mentally perturbed chair?
Honorable Chair, Honorable Vyugashino, taking into consideration of the honorable member's view, maybe you can also let the House know whether the other members of the committee you steer are equally mentally perturbed, not to do it on your behalf.
Honorable Speaker, I said earlier that the House is very quarried. The committee members are here with me, but the information that I have to give will be ready next week on Tuesday. Just that, Honorable Speaker, and I rest my case.
Honorable Gashino.
Honorable Speaker.
What is it, Honorable Majority Leader?
Honorable Speaker, I want to agree with the chair. You know, this is not just in any other motion. It's a motion that calls for serious engagement, and given that the leading chair, whom we entrusted to move the motion, is not in a good mood and mentally is not well prepared, I think it's quite in order to give him that chance as requested, so that because he has put some commitment that coming next Tuesday he'll be sober enough, will be in his good minds. Let's him give that a chance so that we can have a good moment to interrogate and look into deep details pertaining to this motion. I think that would be quite in order because, you know, Honorable Speaker, we are honorable members in this honorable House, and anything that we engage should come with the seriousness that it deserves. If we hijack the motion from the chair, it will not augur well for the House and even to the members, because psychologically the members of the committee were prepared that the motion would be moved by the chair. So I'm also pleading with you, Honorable Speaker, we leave that matter to rest as requested, and hoping that on Tuesday he will come well prepared to move the motion. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Esther, Vice Chair, Committee on Lands, Physical Planning and Urban Development.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I would like, first of all, Honorable Geche to withdraw a term that he has used against my chair, my committee chair. Deferring him as Mutuse is not fair, because there is no question that he has been asked and he has failed to answer. But anyway, to add a rejoice on what the majority leader has said, yes, we have seen and we have gone through that motion as a committee, and after interrogating it, we found out that the information therein was insufficient, and I don't know why my chair is fearing to say there is more information that is required, so that as he tables it, it will be fulfilling to every member, and so that it can answer to most questions that most of us or most members are asking concerning it. So I would also plead or request you that you accord the committee, not necessarily the chair as a person, but that the lands committee, so that the motion can be sufficiently serviced with the information that is required, so that it can answer to any question that any person could be asking. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable members, as the reasons has been explained, I refer the business to the House Business Committee for rescheduling, pursuant to Standing Order 157.5D. However, I direct that the amendments that will be introduced be tabled before they are they are incorporated in the motion, said motion. As you are aware, honorable members, the motion had already been tabled. Next order.
Mr. Speaker, sir, the business is appearing on the main order paper and the supplementary order paper have been exhausted.
There being no other business to transact during this sitting, I now adjourn the House to Tuesday, the 3rd day of December 2024 at 9:30 a.m.